It'd be cool if it was a pickup with English-speaking cowboys. Oh my god, I was so, like, I don't even know what the word is for this. Cocky? Pretentious? Idiotic? Hello, my name is Sarah and this channel is Sarah Refined. I typically make videos on self-development, personal growth, and financial education, which is some videos coming up very quickly if they are not already up. But on Thursdays, I am doing some Travel Story Thursday videos where I read from this book. If you would like to be along for the ride, please click subscribe, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have not seen any of these videos before, there's a playlist right there, and you can watch them all from start to end. In the last episode, I had just finished talking about my trip to Zaragoza and meeting my friends and getting onto Workaway. That comes in handy because soon I go to Valencia, where is my first Workaway. But before that, I went to Madrid. And while I was there, I felt very out of place, very lost the whole time. But there were a lot of Americans and a lot of Canadians and British people there. So at least I could communicate. However, that communication led me to getting a tattoo in a hostel. I then found out as I read through the book, I got an email from my sister and she was very much condemning me for my choices. So on February 6th, I was already in Madrid for 3 days, and I wrote casually, I just walked up 1,010 stairs, and finally at the top, I remembered I forgot to put on deodorant today. Thankfully, I'm not sweating too much, even though my legs are reminding me of how out of shape I am. Late last night, I got my Country Strong tattoo touched up in the hostel. It didn't hurt at all this time, but I was way more anxious and tense. I've decided that I will get my other tattoos in Bali, where Alex's shops are. He's a super cool guy. The tattoo in reference, by the way, is... Can you see that? I don't know. And he decided that it was too thin and he was a tattoo artist, and so he had all the stuff. Now, to be completely honest, I was pretty aware because I was so nervous of getting tattoos in the first place. I have 3. I was so scared of getting tattoos that I have always double checked to make sure like it's a brand new needle. It's all should be like I'm the one that opens it. I should be signing papers. I should be doing all this stuff. And he did all of that, which is why I felt comfortable. So that is just like a little disclaimer. Yes, it was in a hostel, but like everything was pretty sterile and everything was brand new as far as tattoo needles goes. So then, after just briefly and casually jumping over that little tidbit, I wrote how I took a 30-minute train into Toledo, which I could only describe as looking like Greece, Italy, and Spain all at once. And then I sign off saying, I'll see you later, or right tomorrow. However, a couple hours later, I have booked a hostel in Seville, and there were 2 Oasis hostels. I had booked one in particular because of its reviews and the way it was set up. Now, today I got an email saying that there was a mix-up, and they changed my reservation to the next hostel. As a believer in everything happens for a reason, I'm really wondering how this next few days will be. I also signed up on Workaway, which is a program all over the world that lets you talk to people looking for volunteers. They would give me room and board in exchange for 5 hours of work a day. I've sent out some emails, but so far nothing back. I even sent one to a guy in Greece who's looking for some bartenders for a couple times that week. How are you supposed to bartend in Greece when you don't know a word? Like, you don't even know how to say hello in Greek. Yeah, I think that was really bold of me to shoot my shot with trying to get a bartending job in a land where I don't speak their language. And then I end this whole thing because I'm still stuck in Toledo until my train comes, and I write, apparently Madrid is only 30 minutes drive away. I could probably walk it in like an hour. As I started getting a little bit more stressed about money, and all I was seeing was my money going away to hostels and food and little side trips and stuff, I started getting a little bit panicked, and I would try to save money wherever I could. Later on, it turned out to be food. In the start though, I ended up just trying to cut out all my travel, and I would take an 8-hour bus ride instead of a 2-hour train ride because the bus was €10 and the train was 28. Not the most happy way to travel, I will admit. February 7th, 2013. Somewhere between wondering where to go next and getting a Workaway thing, I decided to backpack from Seville to Granada. It's only 248 kilometers, a simple 2-hour and 30-minute drive, or according to Google Maps, 50 hours walking. So I'm gonna prove Google Maps wrong. I'm gonna walk faster than an old lady with a walker and hopefully arrive in Granada fully alive and well and in under 48 hours. Did I not clue in that Google Maps meant 50 hours walking non-stop? Oh my god, I was so, like, I don't even know what the word is for this. Cocky? Pretentious, idiotic. And I say, I kind of feel also like someone might see a backpack with a Canada sticker walking in the middle of nowhere and maybe offer a ride. It'd be cool if it was a pickup with English-speaking cowboys. Yes, Sarah, because just out of the middle of nowhere in Spain, Texas is gonna show up. Anyway, in Valencia, there is a couple who will house me for 2 weeks. I will teach them some English. Basically, I'll speak English with them for exchange for room and board, and I'll just pay them a little bit for rent. But other than that, it's gonna be cheap. And this was cheap. I think I paid them $60 to stay with them for 2 weeks, and we spoke English. I helped out with some of the house cleaning, and that was my first Workaway job, and they were really sweet and kind. We just had very little communication skills. At this point in my story, I finally knew kind of like what my schedule was gonna look like. I'm still in Madrid at this point. I knew that I was gonna then take a train to Seville, and then a week later or a few days later go to Granada. And then after Granada, I was going to go to Valencia and then back to Barcelona for a few days, like 4 I think, to see some friends that I'd met. Remember Jack from the first episode or second episode? I get to see him again. Then from there, I go into Ireland, I think. I'm gonna end that there because I like to keep these videos just short little 5-minute things. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you are interested in following the rest of this journey, please hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you get an email every time I post, and give me a thumbs up. My name is Sarah, and this channel is Sarah Refine. I will see you on Thursday with another travel story Thursday, but first I'll see you on Tuesday with a regular upload. Definitely stay tuned. Bye!